Don't know who Sykkuno is? He's one of the Chinese streamers who would play Among Us with Pokimane during the pandemic.
That's crass.
In this video, we'll be looking at the Google Docu, the video that Muujin made in collaboration with the victims, as well as some responses from other streamers, so stay tuned.
I just thought, yo, he's kind of the GOAT.
Because it's about to get disappointing. On Valentine's Day of this year, I was followed on Twitter by Sykkuno. I thought it was a...
Hold on, give me a second, chat. Alright, this dude's taking too long. Oh.
Amazing. That's
Bro, one of my friends just texted me some bit. Bro, he just fucking scared me. He sent me this, like, suspicious ass text. This odd fucking text. And then was like, bro, guess who? Guess who? You won't believe. And he took forever to type. And I'm sitting there, I'm reading it. I'm like, I'm thinking it's gonna take me like 5 seconds. He's typing. I'm getting scared. I'm like, bro, what is he about to tell me? Dude, bro, I don't care about, bro. This dude, bro, he's actually dragging it. Bro, he actually just fucking dragged it. He actually scared me. I'm over here thinking there's something like actually serious going on, bro. He just told me some shit about work. Like, bro, is my bad for being distracted, bro. That shit, like, bro, you serious?
such a big content creator even knew I existed, let alone followed me on social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time ever since my days in high school. I love the way this Chinese guy lied to all these women and gaslit them in Among Us. No wonder he was so good at Among Us. He was an imposter. Sykkuno is not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on stream. He is a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible.
So, no, honestly, I don't know Sykkuno. I don't know who this dude is. Only little information I know about him is that he knows Pokimane and that he used to, I guess he used to, like, I guess play Among Us and stream with her. But besides Pokimane, I guess he knew some other people too. I guess he's gonna go over in this video, but that's literally it. I barely know anything.
More specifically, the ones who are smaller up or up-and-coming content creators knowing he can take advantage of them. Below, you will find evidence that will expose his calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation, as well as a recording of a voice call where he explicitly admits to all the wrongdoings and everything. This dude is 34 years old. How is he still an e-boy, bro?
But what made him really desirable is just how socially awkward he was. He was innocent in an endearing way. He was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him. In a nutshell, he was this picture, almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered.
Never trust a dude that covers their mouth when they laugh. Our first conversation After Valentine's Day, I was so excited about him following me that I told a friend who then urged me to strike up a conversation. I finally worked up the courage to send him a DM and he replied right away. Are you still looking for a Valentine's date, perhaps? Sabrina Carpetbomb? What? You can't just open up with something like that. And besides, Valentine's Day is almost over where I'm from already. I mean, we can always do a Valentine's Day do-over, you know? And then this 34-year-old man invited me to play games with him. In the first conversation, he brought up what kind of games he liked to play and invited me to play with him after a convention. Oh, do you want to play Eureka Legends? You know, so far it doesn't look bad. He says he can heal her with a healing kit and asks her what games she plays. I play it, but I'm pretty bad. Can you carry me, lol? I play Overwatch a little, but I'm most useful on Torb, hiding behind a turret, but they nerfed that apparently. Asking a girl to carry you in-game is crazy work, but let's move on. After some more boring conversations about
Oh my
gaming,
gosh,
they
yo.
moved on.
Look at this dude's profile picture. 30 years old, by the way. 34-year-old man. 1991. Motherfucker, I don't even think that's Gen Z anymore, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe? Nah, I think it's Gen Z. Is it Gen Z? I feel like everything after 2010 is Gen Alpha. Or like everything after like 2000, everything after like the freshmen, the people who are in freshman year, like right now, I think everyone below them, I think that's Gen Alpha. Everybody everyone's in the 8th grade right now is Gen Alpha. And I think like I'm Gen Z, and I think I think maybe 1995. I think 1995 to now, or 1995 to 2012. I think that's Gen Z. That's like 17 years or something. I think. Yeah, it's like 17-ish years. This motherfucker is 1991. That has to be like baby boomer, bro. That has to be before. Yo, holy cow. This dude's actually there's probably a lot of like older YouTubers like I'm Dante and stuff. But I don't think they're 1991. Like I think I'm Dante's 1992 or something. I don't think he's 1991. That bro. No, like acting like this though, like that's actually just embarrassing.
Interested
Like,
where
serious?
I live. For
Yo,
context, this is still the same
Catboy.
day as the first
Yo.
conversation. Oh my, that's
Are we
crazy.
serious?
Only moved to Discord at a few hours apart since I'm EU time zone and he's US time zone. Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do where I live, such as aquariums and conventions. TwitchCon EU specifically. I'd like to point out that I said we could go on a date and make up for Valentine's. He not once expressed to me any discomfort or that he wasn't single. You wouldn't get it. Sykkuno's married to the game. So then he did the unforgivable thing of following her private Instagram. I also learned that there is a 15-year age gap between us. Yo, is this person f***ing because, bruh, you DM'd him first.
15-year age gap. 15-year age gap. 34. Well, I'm looking kind of slow. All right. 5 years. 29 minus 1. They're 19. Holy shoot. They're 19, yo. It took me a little too long to like kind of process that, but relax. This person is 19. This is a 34-year-old man, probably 35 soon, texting a 19-year-old, like freshly out of like probably school. I don't mean to say like fresh in a weird way. I mean like actually freshly out of school. But I think the dude about bro, come on. She low-key did shoot her shot first. She talking about some, are you still looking for a Valentine's Day perhaps? Sabrina Carpenter. But this right here, this is just corny ass response. Like, I mean, as a grown man, you shouldn't entertain like stuff like this, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even though he did follow her first, why is she actually like shooting her shot basically? I mean, I don't know, maybe she's gonna like kind of say like how weird he is, but to be fair, she did shoot her shot first. Even if he is being fucking weird, like she shot her shot first. So
I don't know, the math ain't mathin' for this one. Making plans to move in together. With Sykkuno, our relationship moved so incredibly fast it almost felt like a dream. It was like he could make anything I wanted happen, and as someone as prolific and successful as him, I had no reason to doubt anything he said to me. Girl, what? He's the Among Us guy. You can't be trusted. Even if he's joking. 2 days of knowing someone talking about getting a cat together? Crazy work. We had known each other barely for a few days, and this 34-year-old man was already expressing interest in moving in together to live in the same house. For how you get a DM him first and then age shame him. Put some respect on his name. He used a VTuber when talking to Bernie Sanders, and yes, that's true. In this screenshot, Sykkuno said he's only ever had one relationship in his entire life. I would eventually found out that was a lie, and he's been dating and living in the same house as his girlfriend for years, and I was not the only girl on the internet that he spoke to on a daily basis. Why are you shocked? This dude is 34. He saw the towers fall and he was old enough to cry. I've only actually dated someone once and he broke up with me, so yeah, I think I'm just not very good, so it's probably just a me issue. We texted every single day, and these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios, and he would confirm that he had himself to them. Additionally, he'd always act flustered and inexperienced, keeping up the illusion on his stream innocent persona. Oh, that's a nice backside you got that yet while he's covering his mouth or something. On top of texting, we also called almost every day, even after he'd streamed for 8 hours. I now realize he was quiet because his girlfriend lived with him and he didn't want her to hear. Hey, don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife.
Because in reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator, a serial cheater, and a predator.
Okay, predator is a pretty big word. What did he do? Did he do a jungle clear and forget the scuttle crab? That's punishable by death in China, by the way.
What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021. But you don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself.
Patience, guys. We'll get to the call. Christ, I know you guys don't need that much stimulation. Come on. Whoa, he sent her $81 to buy her the new Resident Evil game. Now they're talking about working out together and going on gym.
I gotta be honest, though. They gotta explain this victim thing to me. Like, how... I'm not like saying that she isn't the victim. I guess they're gonna explain like how he, I guess, took advantage of her. But dude, from my looks, like the first thing he did, yes, he did follow her, right? As a 34-year-old man, he did start following her, but she shot her shot at him. She was like, "Do you have a Valentine's Day?" And then sent this Sabrina Carpenter, and then he started like, I guess, flirting back. But I guess they're gonna go into detail where she told him no, and he kept going or something. Because to me, it just sounds like she wanted him as well.
Dates and yeah, like fun helping each other out during workouts.
A predator.
Okay, this one's absolutely crazy work. I haven't dated much, so you have me now. My XP bar is low. Bro, that's some crazy work, and people were kind of clouding this. Bruh, he cheated for East. Are you serious? Oh no, even in the...
That's what he did. Duh. Okay. Nah, okay. I was looking being a little stupid. That's what he did. So even if she did slide in his DMs or whatever, he does have a girlfriend that he's been living with. It hit me for a second. Because at first I was like, what? But I just remembered. I was like, what? Like, it's just some normal shit. But he does have a girlfriend and he is actively living with her while, like he said, he's sexing this 19-year-old girl. So... And this isn't the first person he's done this to, so it's like, I guess, so, okay. But I wouldn't really call her the victim. I'd call his actual girlfriend the victim. I wouldn't call that person the victim. So if anything, you were a consenting adult that actively sex-texted another 34-year-old man. And if she didn't know that he had a girlfriend, she still sex-texted another grown-ass man.
Paul, this dude is still doing the voice. Holy Riz of the century. That was low-key hard as hell. You know, I kind of wondered if you've ever yourself while watching what I send you. What?
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Bro said maybe. I want a yes or a no. Yes, of course I have. How could I not? Sugar daddy. Less than a month later, Sykkuno would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs, then he'd waste no time in sending me money unprompted, something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd employ with women he'd express interest in. I want to reiterate, I have never asked him for his money, and he did this on his own volition. He bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, Resident Evil 9, because I expressed interest in the game. Hate to be that guy, but you could have returned the money if you didn't want it, so why is this even a point? Oh,
Yeah.
here comes trouble, make it double. A calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation. After speaking to Elphaleia a couple days ago, we were both able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and learned that we were both victims of his. Okay, the biggest crime I see is the hotmail. Sykkuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when he took my friend Elphaleia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into a new apartment. Unk is down bad, paying for Based on the messages, they seem pretty happy to take money from him and like go on trips and stuff.
At 100,000 viewers in one stream, he was gaining 500,000 followers every single month.
And he couldn't even drop a band on the hose.
That Sykkuno had the highest female demographic fan base compared to any other streamer, her included.
He's basically a performative male phenotype, and all these women fell for it.
It would also allow him to be one of the only male streamers to constantly be able to hang out with a majoritarily female friend group without him or them getting in trouble with their fan bases due to jealousy.
Girls would straight up ask him, why are you single? And he's like, I play too many video games. I had to play Jack's top lane. Wait, not that kind of predator.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
As Elphaleia spoke with Sykkuno, she'd tell him about rumors that she heard from someone else about how Sykkuno had a roster of readily available women and how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. What are they scared of? Is he gonna ban them from the Among Us tournament? Ooh, Sykkuno's girlfriend. The coincidence would lead me to finding out the truth about Sykkuno happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide in my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention rasty rumors about Bao. Bao. Out of concerns for her, I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation when I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on. They asked me who it was. When I said my date was Sykkuno, they immediately told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety.
Safety is number one priority.
So this is Sykkuno's girlfriend. I've lived with him for over 2 years. We have been together since 21. Everything he's planning with you are things we planned together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry. What many of these women didn't know is that he'd always lie about the fact that he...
Oh, sorry. Can you react to my video? I worked 10 hours for a 2-minute long video. I need an honest opinion. Sure. Sorry, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't checking chat, but like if you're still here, I'll check it. Just send it and I'll look at it right now. I don't know if you're still here, but hey, if you're still here, I'll check it right now. I don't know why it didn't notify me that you were typing in chat. It should make a sound. Okay. No. Okay. I don't know if you're still here. Drop it in chat and I'll watch it.
He's single, that behind the scenes he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024 in the same house. I mean, he's kind of a dickhead. Cheating is cringe, but like, predator might be a stretch. Master manipulator and dangerous predator. Looks inside. My face went PNG. And then the girl who exposed him dropped the I am beyond disappointed in you.
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Oh, and the call. Holy 17-minute call, Jesus.
That's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still talk to me and be, like, make up for your...
You can still talk to me and make up for your actions, and sounds like somebody wants money. Sounds like someone doesn't care and they want money and they're clout chasing. No, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta be honest though. That's what it sounds like. Because she sat up here and was like, she sat up there and was like, predator or manipulator or something. When you made the first move low key, even though he did follow you, you hit him up talking about Valentine's Day. Obviously, you wanted to go somewhere with that. So now he's a predator manipulator whenever you want clout. And in that call, she was like, "Oh, you can still be cool." In a real life situation like this, where you actually got taken advantage of by a predator or manipulator, you're not saying what she said. Oh, we can still be friends. No, you're like completely cutting them off from your life because they did something horrible to you. She either one doesn't care and just wants to look like she's a good person. That's why she's like, we can still talk, or she just wants money. That's all I can say. I mean, dude. Like,
Her actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances, but I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's.
I'm just as confused as all of you. He's saying they don't want to talk anymore, and she's like, nah, you can still talk to me, but I don't forgive you.
You're telling me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go on a date, and how you were serious about me, and how you really meant it, and how you wanted to go get a cat together.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me hoping it would go back to that, and...
Well, obviously it's not gonna go back to that if you're actively cheating on her.
Not defending Sykkuno, but this person sounds stuck up as hell.
It's only gonna get worse. I think that's really on you, bud. And I know you're smarter than that.
I'm not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are. Stop acting like you're a child.
His age...
I don't like her. I mean, I'm not on this dude's Sykkuno side either because he cheated, but I'm definitely not on her side either. I'm only on his Sykkuno's girlfriend side. That's the only side I'm on. Because she was depressed and she was actually dealing with shit while he's doing fucked up shit. And you got this other girl being a homewrecker, I guess. I mean, I guess unintentionally being a homewrecker, but then goes and says, we can still be cool, but I won't forgive you for cheating on your girlfriend. Well, that's not your, like, let's be honest, you really don't care that much. Like, it's not really your problem. It's his girlfriend's problem. Even if you did not forgive him, you're not going to hold it against him because, like, let's be honest, you probably don't care that much. Like, let's be honest. Like, and then she was like, well, you're a 35-year-old man. What? Yeah, and you sit up in his DMs trying to crack, I guess. Like, dude, I don't know. She just contradicts herself this whole time. Like, I guess she's trying to play this role of, oh, he manipulated me, or, oh, I didn't know, but, I mean, dude, you're not really innocent either, and you did a lot of dumb things, even if you, like, didn't know. It was like, I don't know.
Isn't some kind of mystery. You chose to DM this 47-year-old man.
You knew damn well in the back of your head that wasn't gonna end up well.
Yeah.
I also find it funny how these random e-girls came out with this and not, you know, the girlfriend who he cheated on. Sykkuno's friends are all coming out saying it's disappointing, which, to be fair, it is. Cheating is cringe. You're the lowest of the low if you do it.
It's really not. Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on.
Oh, and the reason why the e-girls are coming out saying this is not his girlfriend because the e-girls want clout. That's pretty much it. They want clout, they want money, they want traction, and they're going to gain traction from this, let's be honest. His girlfriend's not coming out because she's probably broken up with him and trying to move on with her life and doesn't really care enough to kind of ruin his image, but best believe, bro, these e-girls who are hungry for money and shit like that, they're definitely going to do it. Not saying that they're in the wrong for exposing him for cheating on his girlfriend, but like they're not in it for good reasons either. If that's what they're trying to say, oh, I'm doing this for, oh, to bring attention for that. That's not true. You just want money, bro. But
it's pretty cut and dry. You can still talk to me and be like make up for your actions. Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to ask for it to be cheated on.
Listen to this.
Pretty cut and dry. You can still talk to me and be like make up for your actions. Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I'm just as confused as all of you. But you can still talk to me if you want. You know, no big deal. Maybe we could play some Among Us with your other friends. This stuff was pretty silly. The debunker had to chime in.
It's not a tactic if the person is asking for... Brother, it's not a tactic about money. If the person is asking for money and begs to receive money, you cannot say this. It has to be unprompted, unwarranted. It has to be, and even if it has to be after reluctance and resistance. That's the moment where it would be wrong. If this is, well, I don't think I should be taking this, and you still do it, wrong.
You know, stuff is really unemployed when XQC starts to make sense.
Love bombing me, dude. F off. Just
And I
stop
think
it.
one thing that honestly
Again, XQC is correct. These women
He
don't
is
show
correct.
any reluctance to taking his money, so the fact that they think this is a gotcha is a bit of a flaw.
Yeah.
Summary. Fake scumbag e-boy turns out to be a pest expected, and clout-chasing e-girls can't take accountability for themselves so easily because they wanted attention from someone rich and famous expected. He's not a predator. You don't have to sensationalize it. You all just acted like ghouls trying to use each other. Lily Pichu also chimed in saying, I feel like I don't really know who people are and it's a lot to unpack. I try to believe in people, but I've ended up disappointed so many times. I'm becoming more closed off. I'm taking a few days off. See you guys later. Stay safe. Stay comfy. I'm not even gonna say his friends turned on him because the dude straight up cheated. Like, you know, whatever. I don't really care that a streamer cheated on his girlfriend, and I don't understand why everyone else is pretending they do either.
You're wrong about the Sykkuno situation. It was between two consenting adults. You can't be mad at two consenting adults. I don't understand why you're upset.
This was like Hiroshima 2 for the Asian girls. It was devastating. But Predator? Really? Piece of Sure. Asshole? Definitely. But let's not just throw these words around.
Yeah, this was a glazer. The guy who makes this video is a glazer. Like, this guy coordinated the release of this video because he's a big ass fucking
Like, let's
glazer.
not call him a predator. Like, he wasn't, like, she didn't, number one, slide in his DMs first, and number two, as if she wasn't 19 years old, right? Even if she was freshly 19 or whatever, she slid in his DMs first, obviously wanting a relationship or a sexual interaction. That's why she said Valentine's Day date. And then she continued to kind of flirt back and forth with him. Like, it's not some, like, predator, he took advantage of you, because it's not as if she was, like, being closed off and he was flirting and asking for these photos and shit. That's not. Bro, she flirted with him back and done a bunch of other shit. Obviously, she wanted to talk to this guy, and she wanted money from this guy. It's pretty obvious. Like, even right here, Piff, you're cute. You're so sweet to all those girls, or am I just lucky? What? LOL. Same, like, I don't know if she said it specifically, but this same message, people will go around and be like, oh, he's a predator. She's just reciprocating it. She's literally calling him cute. I mean, it's just two adults flirting with each other. The only part that's wrong is that he had a girlfriend, and that's fucked up. But him and these e-girls, I guess, trying to clout chase,
Like,
it just doesn't make any sense.
This is just, it's uncharitable. Like, it's not manipulative yet.
Dirty
Because it
gamer
can
boy
be,
facade to
but
lure women
I
into a
don't see it
false narrative.
Also, one of the girls was straight up telling him she doesn't have money and she used the crying emoji.
I need the money. I need money. You give me money? Oh my god! Don't do that! Stop it!
XQC was not a fan of this Muujin video. He was calling him a glazer and their beef was escalating. He was so pressed for some reason, he even left a comment. Let's check it out. If he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who could he have dated during his peak era? There were literally 0 creators who would qualify for that. Please clarify. He could have dated Pokimane, his girlfriend. He could have simply dated his girlfriend that he lived with and not lied to her for over 5 years while playing dating simulator with every female content creator in existence. But sure, man, let's instead farm clips calling cheating based. Real classy.
I just thought, yo, he's kind
Nobody's
of the
saying
goat.
that.
So this old clip resurfaced of XQC giving Sykkuno advice back in the day, and it aged like
Bro, that's-
fine wine.
You could get
Like,
a gold.
low key, you could say it's immaculate game. Like, bro, I don't even, bro, they're literally jumping in his bag. They're DMing him. The egos are DMing him. Like, they wanted to flirt with this dude. They wanted to talk to this dude. Like, that is pretty immaculate game, but he's a shitty person. He had a girlfriend, but I don't know. I just can't with the people saying he's a predator, because, like, dude, you wanted money from this dude. Like, you texted this dude first.
Friend a date for like a whole year. If you just what? You want, yeah, man. Chat. I trained the man well. Chat, guys. I gave him some golden advice, and he took it to heart, man. What can I say?
Whoa, it's almost like two things can be true at once.
Literally, that's exactly what I said. Bro, I gotta show you this, bro. They was literally calling him a predator. Like, that's exactly what I said. I said, how is he a predator? Yeah. Here we go. I don't know, like this shit right here. Like this girl or whatever went out and up top said that he was a predator, manipulated her. Like, bro, and like even this dude, people are in here saying like he even clarifies he's not a predator. Like people are calling him a predator for it. Like bro, like they're not, like y'all are just consenting adults flirting with each other, bro. It's just
What? Yeah, man. Chat. I trained the man well, chat. Guys.
Bro, it's just, they're just clout chasing. That's actually all I can
Guys,
say.
I gave him some golden advice and he took it to heart, man. What can I say?
Oh, it's almost like two things can be true at once. The girls that exposed him are weird, and he's also a piece of for cheating.
Yeah, for
Crazy.
sure.
If you made it this far, you're forced to.
I mean, that is true. He did something fucked up. But these girls are definitely doing it for cash grabs as well, bro. Like,